What's going on today, guys? I'm Devante Garbitt. I'm back from my little leave of absence. A lot's happened in the last few weeks. We're going to talk about that today. You might notice this isn't the usual place that I film. This is my parents' house. And I'll tell you why I'm here. I sold my house. Now, a lot of people think that maybe I sold my house because I couldn't afford it. Maybe I sold my house because I wanted to move away, which was the plan. I wanted to move to Texas or Colorado, me and my girlfriend, but I don't know. Everybody has something negative to say about Texas, so we plan on probably visiting it, but I highly doubt we're gonna move there. This little Daisy. Our plan was to get an apartment for a little while, you know, just live a little closer to work, make the commute easier, not have to worry about maintaining a yard, you know, focus on the rest of school that I got, which I don't really have to do anymore because I graduate this week. And yeah, so the reason I sold my house is because it gained so much equity over the last 2 years that I thought it was time that maybe I take some of that equity out, which having the extra cash for when crisis happens or tragedy hits and things get cheaper, having that cash to be able to buy things at a discount is a good idea. So I already didn't want to live in Tacoma anymore. Got rid of the house in Tacoma, and now we're buying a house somewhere else. I'm not gonna do that. I'll tell where the house is in the house reveal video. This house is a house that I never thought that I'd be able to afford, especially at this age. I mean, I don't know, it's kind of crazy to think that all the goals that I set at the end of my high school career, I've hit and surpassed. I'm not gonna say like tenfold, but I've blown them out the water. Bought my first house when I was 21 years old, which my goal was to buy a house at 25, so I killed that. Me and my girlfriend are now buying our second house I'm 24, she's 22. So that's pretty cool, and this is a house that I thought that even at 30 or 40 years old, I wouldn't be able to afford. And then on top of that, having the amount of money that I have in savings now in the bank is just phenomenal. Something that Eric Thomas says, he says that all of that he's accomplished from where he started with the limited resources that he's had, think of what he can accomplish now with all the great people that are in his life, all the knowledge that he has now, think of what else he can accomplish. And that's kind of like where I'm at. I had a pretty good upbringing, but I didn't really have parents who were they weren't super financially well off. I always had food on the table, I always had gifts, but we weren't rich by any means or any stretch of the terms. Never had fancy cars. A lot of people look at me and look at my life and they're like, man, you just had it so easy. Your parents have given you everything you've wanted, which is not true. They've given me everything I needed, which is great. They've instilled some good beliefs and good values in me, which is why I'm able to do most of the things that I've done already. But now I need more. I need more knowledge. I need better mentors. I need more people that have gotten to the places that I want to get to, because I feel like all the places that my parents have been, I'm already there. I mean, I'm not married, which isn't really something that I place super high on my priority list, but everything else that they've done that I've set a goal to meet in my life, I feel like I've done. And now I need more. I need to be able to do more, because just working your job every day, once you get to where you want to be, is boring. I'm 24, if I worked at the same job, making the same money, living in the same house, same area, doing the same hobbies, same activities with the same people for the rest of my life, I plan on living till like I'm 120, so that'd be like 100 years, 96 years That's gonna get really fucking boring. Extremely boring. So my goal now is to, ultimately, I want to be able to work from home, not have to go out to a job. I think I'm still going to want to go out and do what I'm doing now because I love the work that I do, but I don't want to have to rely on that. I want to be able to take vacations whenever, I want to be able to travel whenever, I want to be able to attend events that I want to attend, some I can't now because of my work schedule. I want to be able to do all those things. And I want to not ever be stressed about money, paying bills, helping people that come to me for money. I want to be able to give whatever it is that my family or friends really need. I want to be able to have the finances to do that. I want to have the skills and ability to help them in any area of their life, whether that be emotionally, financially. I want to be able to help. That's a big thing for me. I don't know why. I don't know. I hate seeing people unhappy. I hate seeing people sad or crying or stressed. I just want to alleviate most of that from the people around me's lives because stressed people are not fun to be around, and I'm sure it's not fun for them to be in that state. I know it wasn't fun for me, which is why I'm trying to get to this financial freedom area of my life. And I think I'm on my way there. And I'm just documenting this all so that you can see all the stages that I've been at, my mindset during those stages, and how my mind has changed during these times. And Ellie just wants to come out of her room so bad right now. She's a goober. I don't know. This whole move thing has been really good for Ellie too because she's really anxious around new places and new people, but coming here, she's kind of stepping outside of her comfort box, her comfort zone. And I'm really happy that she's able to get along with Daisy, the little dog that lives here. Because we tried to get another cat and she did not like that. I think it was more of a territorial thing because she was the only animal that lived in my old house. That when a new animal would come in, she'd just be super protective. She's kind of like that over her room, or our room where I'm staying right now. Anytime Daisy tries to get in there, she's a little more aggressive. But when she's out here, she knows this isn't her space. So she's a little more polite and easygoing. I'll give you guys a little tour of kind of where I grew up, how I grew up. So this is my parents' house. Lived here since like 2002 or something. It was a long time ago. We've been in this house for a long, long time. It's a pretty big house. It's a really good house for all of us to grow up in. This is the downstairs. Here's the kitchen. Here's the living room, laundry room. That in there used to be my room. That was my second room after my aunt moved out. She had that room before. She's really more of a big sister because she's lived with us her whole life. I'm gonna go upstairs, dodge all the laundry. So this is my little brother's room. Used to share this room with him when we were younger. He's got like a little zoo in here. Check it out. This is our bathroom. My sister lived in the room across the hall, or across the little Jack and Jill bathroom. And then this was her room. Me and my friend David recently remodeled it, and then my brother took it over as his kind of studio. He does YouTube too, and he does a lot of gaming. This is the backyard. Huge backyard. And this house was, oh, I just killed myself with that door. This house is a lot of fun to be in high school and in grade school. But I don't know, the whole family kind of outgrew it. This is the master bedroom. Not gonna go in there, respect mom's privacy. But my little brother, you know, it's my little brother. Don't really care about his privacy. Ellie. Ellie Grant. Here we go. See, that was her anxiety kicking in. She was freaking out because she couldn't get back into her space. This used to be a garage that they converted into a den. Lots of stuff in here. We had some ping pong tournaments. Look at that. My parents have accumulated so much stuff. So much stuff. But that's okay. Here's the backyard. Look at that rabbit. There's 2 of them out there and Daisy's chasing them. That's so funny. Well, this is the backyard. Here's the garage. This garage wasn't here when we moved in. They had it built. The huge, like four-car garage. When I was in high school, I used to, like I talk about sometimes, they used to flip dirt bikes and quads. And I used the whole back half of that garage for that. Used to have like 3 or 4 bikes at a time. It's really cool. It's really cool for them to allow me to do that stuff. And then this whole back bottom portion of the yard used to be a motocross track. During my senior year in high school, I'd rent a Bobcat, little skid steer. I'd make changes, build it up, have all my friends over on the weekends, even during the weekdays when I only had three classes. We'd come here right after school, had a mini fridge in the garage, a TV. We'd just kind of sit around, wrench, hang out, barbecue. My friends would ride some of the dirt bikes or quads that I'd have at the time with me. It was a lot of fun. I had a really good childhood, I think. I mean, it wasn't perfect by any stretch of the term, but it was good. Really, who has the perfect childhood? Oh, there's a dog back here. There's another dog back here. I think there might be a hole in the fence. The neighbor's dog's coming in. Get Daisy. But yeah, had a lot of fun back here. I don't like having to move back into my parents' house just because it's really loud. My sister and my nephew live here. My little brother and his girlfriend live here. My mom and dad live here. My girlfriend lives here with me while we're waiting on this new house to close. Should be sometime next week. But it's too crowded for me. It's too loud. I like having my own space, my own zen area where I get peace and quiet whenever I want. I can walk around the house naked whenever I want. I don't know. That's just kind of what I enjoy. That's why I'm not really one for roommates, but it is what it is. I'm really grateful that my parents are in a position to help me with this transition, because I know a lot of people don't have that opportunity or that option. Barbecued yesterday for Father's Day with that grill. food was real good, real good. They call me the Grill Meister. Just kidding. I'm a rookie when it comes to grilling, but it didn't turn out too bad. So yeah, just wanted to give you guys this update on where I'm staying, what happened to the house. Let me take you outside and show you the Jeep. The Jeep is converted into its summer feels. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know that. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already known about this house. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you should be at Devante_Garbitt. Post a lot of Jeep pics, a lot of inspirational quotes, a lot of quotes from songs that I feel relate to me, especially a lot of Jeep pics, because I'm in love with this thing. So this is outside of the house. This is the neighborhood, nice, quiet, tucked back away, probably in a place that you'd never expect it to be. That used to be my friend's house. They moved out to Yelm. His parents bought a property that has 10 acres, brand new house, 2 big garages with apartments on top. That is the goal property. Like, if I could buy their property in the next 5 years, oh man, I'd be ecstatic. But then of course I'd want something better, so I'm trying to go fast with these goals, but I don't know. I feel like if I go too fast, maybe I'll top out and I'd just be like, well, now I'm bored, I don't know what else to do. So ultimately, I don't want a mansion, I don't want a huge house. So maybe I'll just end up making more money, having more money in the bank, more money for investments. Ooh, speaking about investments, Bitcoin's fallen pretty hard. Bitcoin's down like 60% from when I invested. And because I'm in the closing process, I can't invest more because I can't make any big purchases. I'm a little salty about that. But right now, in my opinion, it's time to buy some Bitcoin or cryptocurrency in general. When I say Bitcoin, I mean cryptocurrency in general, because you don't have to just buy Bitcoin. You can buy Ethereum, you could buy Litecoin, you could buy Bitcoin Cash, you could buy any of them. Whatever you believe is good investment. As far as day trading goes, I don't really day trade anymore. Put my money in from that I was using to trade into an index fund. That way it just kind of grows slowly over time, almost always up, which is the goal. I've been here for like 2 or 3 weeks. Got 1 more week left until we close, and then we'll be moving again. So it'll be real slow on the YouTubing. I still keep up with Instagram posts, so follow me on Instagram if you want to stay up to date on things, and especially Jeep. If you like Jeeps, definitely follow me on Instagram. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This is my childhood. This is where I lived most of my life before I bought the house. Never got in an apartment, just because at the time everybody that was around us saying that buying a house was a good investment. And little did they know, at the time of buying the house, it was a great investment because I made a lot of money off of that house. A lot of money. But that just gives me experience. I'm thankful for all the people that pushed me and my girlfriend to do that, because now we have experience in the whole housing market. Buying the second time is a lot easier than the first time because we know what to look for, we kind of know what to expect, and kind of hope that the housing market continues to go up. We think it will. If it doesn't and it goes down, no big deal, because we still need a place to stay. And this is an area and a house that we really like, so we have no problem staying there for a while if the housing market decides to crash. And we have money now to buy more houses or more whatever crisis happens or the market goes down. We can buy at a discount and then do the exact same thing that we did with the first house. Wait for the market to recover and then cash in on that equity. Hopefully this video and audio quality is a lot better. Video is kind of an update and a test of the new setup. So if you have any comments or questions about me or what my plans are or what my camera and audio sound or look like, comment down below. If you've got any requests on nutrition videos or workout videos or a physique update video, let me know, because I've only been working out like 3 days a week while I'm here, because it's kind of hard to find the time and space when, at least to do it at home when everybody's here. But I don't have the in-home gym anymore. I only kept my dumbbells, resistance band, and medicine ball. I'm gonna get new equipment at the new house, some higher quality stuff. Can't wait for that. It's gonna be on the ground floor, and it's a little bit of a bigger room. I'm gonna have more space. I think I'm gonna really enjoy having that there. But this is what I still got. And that's all I've been using to work out. Usually work out right here on the ground, doing a lot of body weight exercises or resistance exercises with the band, or like curls, stuff that you can do without a bench or anything with the dumbbells. Still been taking my supplements. I started taking fish oil because my knee joints, I went for like my second run at Chambers this year, and man, my knees were killing me. So I was taking fish oil last year, and it really seemed to help my knee pain, my joints be more fluid, not so painful. I started taking that right after that first run, and they've gotten way better, way better. They're still a little weird, a little painful to run on, but they're getting better as the days go, as I continue to take the fish oil. So if you're having like knee pain or elbow pain or shoulder pain, so if you're having shoulder pain too, I think fish oil is really good thing to supplement with to help you out in that area. I'm no expert, you don't have to listen to me. This is just in my experience, what I've taken and what's helped. So take it for what it's worth. Check out my nephew. Ain't he the cutest? Check out my dad. Check out my dad. Zayden from Granddad, a little truck. I used to play with these things when I was a kid. My parents used to get these for me, little construction toys, because I loved watching the tractors do their thing when they're building new housing developments and stuff. My parents, on like the way to preschool, they'd stop on the side of the road at a site, and I'd just sit there for like 20 or 30 minutes and just watch the construction workers and tractors do their thing. I still like doing that every time. Like when we were house shopping, there was a lot of new developments that were being built around the houses that we were looking at. So there was a lot of construction. We'd be stopped sitting there, and I'd just be like staring. I'd be staring because I still love watching that stuff. So go ahead, follow me on Instagram, Devante_Garbitt, for Jeep pics, inspirational quotes, maybe selfies. You know, because I don't really take a lot of selfies, but hey, maybe if a lot of you request that, I'll take some selfies, which you probably won't because I'm one goofy looking mofo, but that's all right. I ain't here to be pretty for you. I'm here to show you my journey to financial freedom, and then maybe some of my adventures on the way, like this one, living back at your parents' house after living on your own for 2 years. It's really not that bad. It's not that bad, but living in a room this small with all your stuff, and like this isn't even all my stuff, but there's like no space. I have no space in here. It's hard for me to find stuff, so I cannot wait for next week. Cannot wait. And hopefully I'll film our first entering the house as the new owners. That's gonna be great. Going to be great. So I'll say it one more time. Follow me at Devante_Garbitt on Instagram. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like this video, even though it's gonna be a longer video. And then leave a comment. Very few of you are leaving comments. Leave comments, criticisms, questions. I'm telling you, I'm not trying to be cocky, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna make it big time. Not be like famous, but I'm going to be financially free before I'm 30. Remember what I said about the house thing? I said I want to buy a house when I was in high school by the age of 25. I did it by 21, so just know it'll probably happen before 30. Not saying I'm gonna be a millionaire. That's not my goal. My goal is financial freedom. So if you want to see how I get there, I'd subscribe if I were you. I really would. I'm gonna start making videos like Ty Lopez when I buy my Audi R8 or Lamborghini. Be like, check out this Lamborghini here in my garage. You know how I got it? All these books. Nah, I'm not gonna make a video like that, but I don't know. He is the one that got me to start reading a lot of books, so it was inspirational. And it had, all these books have helped me a lot. A lot. You just gotta make the time to read them. And it's hard right now for me to find the time. I know I always say there is no try. You either do or you don't. Kind of like that Yoda quote, do or do not. There is no try. 110% believe in that, and I don't know, I'm not trying to find the time right now. As soon as I get settled into the new house, I'm done with my apprenticeship on Friday, then we're moving. We are moving. Not literally like into the new house. I mean, we are doing that, but I'm gonna be working 10 times harder than I am right now. So expect 10 times more results compared to what I've already had. So I'm out. Let me film the outro with Ellie if I can get her to come out. The outro, here we go.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
That's the microphone, Ellie.
That's it.
All right, we out.